I'm still waiting!
This is how we do it.
And you know this, man?
Hey guys, Mr. Google here to review the latest Dr. Seuss adaptation, The Lorax. The Lorax features the voice talents of Zac Efron, Taylor Swift, Betty White, Jenny Slate, Rob Riggle, Ed Helms, and Danny DeVito. Lorax tells the story of a young boy, voiced by Zac Efron, who wants to seek the attention of a high school crush he has, voiced by Taylor Swift. But in order to do that, he needs to get her a tree, and she'll marry him, even though she's a high school student, and it's totally unethical. But in order to get a tree, Zac Efron needs to get on his little cool motorbike and escape his town and go see the Onceler, voiced by Ed Helms, and yeah, through a series of flashbacks and I can't say this story without just totally shrugging. This movie, it was ass. Now I know this might look a little like misleading with me with the orange cap and the orange shirt and I was thinking, oh, he's wearing orange. They click on the video. He must love the movie since he's wearing orange. No. It's exactly why I wore it, because I wanted to see this, totally, be like, oh, he hated it. That was a shock. The Lorax was ass. It really was. It was a really boring, uninteresting animated film, and it was from the makers of Despicable Me, and it was a movie that totally reminded me of that film. And even though I like that movie way more than this, I still wasn't the hugest fan of Despicable Me. It takes a story that's really typical and cliched and predictable. The whole boy trying to impress a girl, but at the end finds better meaning in life. I can't buy that. And how half-assed this movie is written, I just couldn't buy it even more. One of the movie's main purposes is to make kids, believe this whole environmental message this whole, movie is about. The kids live in a town where only air is the only thing superior to trees, and they all live in an artificial town, Needville. And I couldn't take that environmental message seriously, mainly due because of the comedy that's in this movie strictly for the kids. I don't think I heard an adult laugh in this movie. The kids will giggle at the the little cute bears and the fish that apparently can swim out of water. I know it's a cartoon, I'm looking a little too in-depth to it, but I don't care. They'll laugh at stupid shit like that, but I couldn't take it seriously. And the thing that totally made me think I couldn't take it seriously was the damn musical numbers in this movie. The musical numbers in this movie were awful. At least most of them were. They were totally just out of the blue, totally unnecessary, didn't really think the songwriting was all that great. And for a movie that features Taylor Swift, she actually doesn't sing in this movie at all, which was pretty ironic. Going on to the voice acting, I think the voice acting around, I didn't mind Zac Efron. I thought he was actually not that bad. Taylor Swift is... Danny DeVito voices the Lorax in this movie. And for a movie called The Lorax, he's barely used! This dude, when he's on screen, he's very good. I mean, he's Frank Reynolds, for God's sake. He's Susan Sarandon. In my opinion, I just really didn't get enough of the Lorax. Best voice actor in this movie by far was Ed Helms. By far. Ed Helms makes voice work look difficult. The things he does in this movie are just whoa. That's pretty damn impressive for the Nard Dog.
Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Hey. Give me the beat, boys, and free my little old soul.
But then I just shrug at the other voice actors in this movie. They try to get a lot of cheap laughs out of Jenny Slate from SNL and Betty White. I mean, come on. But the worst voice actor in this movie, and possibly the worst animated villain I've seen put to screen in years, is Rob Riggle's character. I hated him. I hated his character. I just hated. I thought he was so obnoxious. I didn't really see any development with his character. That's another thing. I didn't find any character development whatsoever with any of these characters. I didn't really see why Zac Efron liked Taylor Swift's character. Rob Riggle was so freaking annoying. His whole voice work, it was like he was trying to be like a William Shatner impersonator. I didn't get it. I didn't like this movie whatsoever. I think definitely you should get it for your kids. Strictly for your kids when it comes on DVD. Don't watch it at all. I'll give it a 4 out of 10 just because the animation was nice and a couple of the voice actors were good. Even though I should be giving it a 3, 3.5. But I'm nice, alright? Goodbye.